Hello, everyone. We are doing an Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle reading. So this is a oracle spread of what is it that you need to know? What can Archangel Michael tell you today that can help you with your energy? Every time I do that with my bell, my dog goes crazy. My dog goes crazy. I can't believe she can hear it clear in here. She goes crazy when I do that. That was so funny. Um, So let's just see what it is that your guidance, the Archangel Michael is guiding you. Um, your spirit guides could be guiding you here too. Uh, let's just see what this guidance is for you and what you're being asked to connect to and um, what you're being asked to trust in. So let's pull a closing card and let's take a look. So your first card is self-respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. Okay, so self-respect. In order to teach others how to respect you, you first must have self-respect in yourself. Otherwise, people will treat you how they feel that they have a right to treat you. And some people will treat you with respect, and other people will treat you very mean. It will depend on the boundaries that you set. So, self respect helps you to know what is good for you and what is bad for you, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, right? And it helps you to set boundaries that you stick to as well. Eternal love. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. So when you go within your heart and truly know who you are and love yourself for who you are, you begin to respect yourself. You begin to understand the importance of honoring your life because it is a life that is given space on this earth, and it is a life that interacts with many different things in many different ways. So as you forgive and love and grow in love within you, you also earn the self respect of yourself from the universe. Like the universe is already giving you respect, but you may not have earned it from yourself. And this could go back to past lives. This could go back to how you were raised. This could go back to your own what you see as what you saw as a child around you and what you were taught respect was, what you were taught self-respect was, like all of that, you know. But when you come back to eternal love, that's your true inner love. That eternal love that goes deep within the heart, that connects to the universe, that connects to the creator, that love shows you without words being needed, without being taught. It just automatically shows you in like a feeling of what self-respect truly is, right? And how it is important in your life and how it plays a role in your life. Your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best way to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So this is reminding you that the children are loved. And I know this can be hard for some people to hear because things happen that are out of our control. And it's almost like, well, how could our children be watched over and loved and protected, but yet something bad happens to them? That doesn't make any sense. And it's because a lot of times what this message is it's a spiritual message. Like if something happens to your child, for example, and your child is taken away from you physically, um, and they're no longer in the physical form, spiritually they are protected, spiritually they are loved, spiritually they are guided, spiritually they are watched over, right? And you're also like this card is also saying that if you're the type of person that is praying for children, if you're praying for over top of children, praying for your children, other people's children, this is a card reminding you that your prayers are being answered, that the universe is working. You just need to understand that sometimes things happen and we can't explain it because it's way far out of the humanistic understanding. Like if nothing ever happened to anybody, then would they truly learn any lessons? So sometimes things have to happen in certain situations because those are lessons that the spirit is being taught. The spirit that's within the human body. Those are lessons that the spirit is being taught. It's really, really deep. It's hard to get into this because you have to really study and understand the concept of things. Like, for example, if you had a past life and you came into this life and you were carrying things from the past life, sometimes those things are energetically brought into this life. You may not understand why certain things are happening or why certain things are happening to you, but it could be linked to your past life. Yeah, my ears ringing. My right ear is ringing. So it could be linked to your past life. So sometimes we don't realize why things happen because we're always in the present, we're always in the physical, we're always in the, well, this now energy, but we don't sometimes look at the bigger picture, that the universe is looking at it in a different way than what we are. It's looking at it like, for example, um, if a child gets hit by a drunk driver, for example, um, that child might be gone, but then that drunk driver's life might be changed. Maybe they will never drink again. Maybe it starts a law to protect other people from other children from being hurt in the same manner. Like that's just an example that sometimes a situation can happen and we don't get the results that we want and we're angry and we're frustrated and we're confused. But there could be other reasons that the universe allowed it to happen because those other reasons fulfilled other purposes, if that makes sense. So, this card is trusting that whatever's going on in this situation, trust that your angels are protecting you, protecting the children, watching over the situation. I feel like for a lot of you that um, the situation is changing with this like dynamic. Like the children are being more protected, people are stepping up and protecting the children more than what they did in the past. I don't know what was going on in the past. It was almost like the children were being purposely attacked in many different ways around the world. And I feel like now, like the earth is shifting, the energies are shifting. The children are actually being m- protected more now, which is something that should have been done a long time ago, but it is what it is as far as like the energy and everything else and more people taking the initiative to pray, and because prayer does matter, prayer does make a difference. It's energy. You're directing your energy. If somebody walks in a room and they walk in with a dirty look on their face and they direct that dirty look at you, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel like, what did I do to that person? Why is that person giving me a dirty look? And you're going to feel that energy. That's what prayer is. Prayer is like an energy. When you pray, you're giving that, you're sending that energy to the source of creation. Regardless of what source you believe in, you're sending that energy to the source of creation and you're saying, please, please, please do this, or gratitude, thank you so much for this, thank you for everything, thank you. That's all prayers. All those prayers are energy that the universe receives, understands, transforms, and puts back out to you, right? So a lot of your eternal love is loving yourself, sending gratitude to the universe, trusting that the universe is doing what it needs to do to help the children that are coming in, that are growing, that are going to lead the future generations. Trust that that you're healing your heart, you're sending love to them so that they can heal their heart, and you're loving yourself. You're learning to respect yourself maybe in a way that you never did as a child. So a lot of this can be yourself. You're healing yourself. You're healing your child that needed to be healed but wasn't able to heal until now. Right? So a lot of this is, the universe saying that I was there when you didn't think I was. I was there helping you get to where you are today. Don't think that I'm not there for the next person. Right? Don't fall into the belief system of everything is bad, 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 bad. The news wants you to believe certain things, worry, fear. That energy provides a resource. So trust yourself with your heart. Go into your heart. Know that everything is being taken care of. Okay? Everything is being watched over. Trust that you are being taken care of, that you are given the chance to love yourself, to heal yourself, to respect yourself in ways that you've never done before, so that you can heal your inner child and be more of who you are meant to truly be. And so that you can see things through a different eyes. Right? A hurt person sees things differently than a person that's never experienced that hurt. A hurt person sees things differently than a person who hasn't healed. A hurt person that's done the healing might see forgiveness and love, where a person that's hurt and hasn't done the healing might see anger and hate, right? So trust that you are on the right path and that you are seeing things the way you're meant to see things. Energy healing work. So thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modality. So I'm going to say this. I am certified and got training in what they call Reiki energy. But I will tell you that it is divine energy. It is love from the creator, from the source of who we are and why we're here and why life exists. Energy, I learned tuning fork energy. I studied tuning forks and I learned how to use tuning forks to help clear away stagnant energy that's caught in our auras. And I can tell you that energy healing, your heart is energy. Your heart puts off a vibration. That's why whenever you hug somebody and they truly love you, you feel better, right? It is an energy. So you are an energy worker. We're all energy workers, whether we realize it or not. You don't need a piece of paper. You don't need a certification. We're often taught that you need to be certified in this or certified in that. And this person creates this style of energy and that person creates that style of energy. It's all energy. It's just the um, intentions that makes it different. Okay. So trust that you have the ability to heal yourself. Trust that you have the ability to open your heart and to love yourself. Trust that you have the ability to love yourself and respect yourself and do the work that you need to do energetically to see yourself as a better person, to see yourself in a better light, to see yourself through the eyes of love versus judgment. Okay. Energy healing allows you to say, I'm not perfect, but I'm lovable. I'm not perfect, but I'm healable. I've made mistakes, but I can fix things. I've made mistakes, but I can learn, right? And energy helps you to understand. When you learn energy, you learn to understand, where are you carrying energy that's no good for you? Do you know that energy is carried inside your organs as well? So if you are having a situation with bad energy, bad emotions, you could manifest body pain. You can manifest liver issues, kidney issues, acne. It can come out in a physical illness because it's energetically being stored within you. So that's why it's so important to work through the healing process, to allow the energy to show you what needs to go, what you need to work on, and what needs to change within. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I need a drink. I was doing a live earlier um, with some live readings, and not online, but just live readings. And I've been talking a lot. So plus I worked this morning, so I've been talking all day. Um, but yeah, this is just a reminder that energy can affect you in many different ways, and it's very important that you understand that. And it's very important that you understand that you are an energy healer and that you can heal yourself. You just got to have the initiative, the desire, the want to, because nobody can do it for you. Only you can do it for yourself, and you have to believe that you can. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So this is reminding you that um, you can trust the universe to help support you at this time. The universe knows that you are on a journey, a healing journey. The universe knows that you are working very hard to heal. The universe is supporting you by putting the right people in your life. I know you may question people, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having discernment. But just know that sometimes when we question people, it's out of fear. So just make sure that you're taking the time to look at the discernment and making sure that you're not judging people based off of their own needs to heal, and that you're judging the situation based off of love. You're coming from your heart space, and you're looking at the situation and you're seeing it for what it truly is. Are you are you asking about this person because you're not trusting this person because of fear? Where is that fear coming from? Who planted that fear? Was it you? Was it somebody else? um, what can you do to get more information? Can you ask the universe to give you more information? Can you ask the universe to help you understand what's true and what's lies, what's not true? Because for some situations, for some people, you may have been lied to about someone, which could have put you on a path away from the person when you really truly should have been on a path towards the person. So just be careful. That you are seeing things clearly. Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to see love for yourself, and allow this situation to heal you. I mean, allow it to work in your highest good. Okay, let go of things little by little. For some of you, you just got to keep coming back. It's like a circle. You just got to keep coming back and release and let it go and release and let it go. Sometimes it's a spiral. You come in, you go out, you come back in, and each time you go out healthier, you go out more healed, you go out more collected, you go out more balanced, right? So each time you come in, don't see it as, oh, I'm repeating this pattern. No, see it as, how can I heal deeper this time? What do I need to let go of on a deeper level this time? Almost like whenever you go out and you like excavate the property, right? And you're digging, right? You got to go through layers to get down, right, into the like layers of the earth, right? It's kind of like you're the same thing. You just can't like take off the outer layer and just be like, okay, I'm healed. No, you might have to repeat patterns again and again until you have fully healed yourself. And that doesn't mean that you're repeating patterns in a bad way. That means that you are seeing the pattern and you're healing on a deeper level. Okay. All right. I hope this message has helped you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.